speaking. So I mean, YouTube is still allowing us. The Emperor is on.
Exterminatus.
Yeah, Exterminatus is going to happen because I hate myself. I really do, because guess what? On my favorite game of all time, I stopped playing at the part I hated. And it's the part that's right before the good part, too. So, it's like, screw you. Except, I don't know, backwards, because I hate this part. And I'm the one that did it to myself. So it's like a...
Voice of devastation.
Exactly. Now, probably gonna go, what part's this? It's the water, it's the temples. The temples are a nightmare. It's like to me, I'm reminded of the freaking water temple on Zelda. If you haven't played Zelda, over Ocarina of Time, and you don't know the water temple, you have been spared a lot of painful agony. And probably trauma. I'm gonna sound heretical for a moment. If you've not played Zelda or Ocarina of Time and suffered that part, you're gonna call yourself an RPG gamer because that part's sheer agony. The puzzles. Oh yes, and this is the high definition version that was re-released.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's a Saiyan. Your main character's a Saiyan. He's got the monkey tail.
Oh my god, you need to burn this game like you burn the alimony papers.
Now, the question...
You know what would be perfect casting for a Rick and Morty movie would be Michael Cera and Willem Dafoe.
Oh yeah, you clear out the thing, you can see her ass. I'll make the joke. I really would. I would make a lot.
Did that just say Sora?
What? Yeah, I hate that character. I hate Aiko. I called her Sora. I remember that because I remember when I was playing this game, I was trolling myself. Because this was right after I had been burned by Kingdom Hearts 3, so that's also where the trauma comes in. So not only during this time had I suffered Kingdom Hearts 3, but then, yeah, fire, wait, oh, crap. See, the controls are wonky. It's really outdated, I can tell. Now I'm going to set my poor plane on fire. So fortunately, all of the races in this are all over the place because there's different races. There's a rat girl called Alice, with who's actually called Freya, and screw that. I threw in random names. Oh, do you want to go with Sora? And the guy's like, no. He's literally like, no. Bob and Snake. That sounds like a bad idea. Oh, no. No, why is my name in here?
Did ancient soldiers get PTSD?
Why is my name in here?
What?
Why is my actual nickname in here?
Kioma?
No. My actual... I'm not gonna actually say my actual name, but it's related to my actual name. Everyone called me, and oh my god, why did I do this to myself? I might have accidentally doxed my actual identity. Fuck you! Final Fantasy 9. This is what happens when I have a good day. Shit always happens. Oh, it's not on this continent, it's on the other continent. Because it looks like two twigs.
Here's your choice between the red pill and the blue pill. The red pill, you become an Uchiha. The blue pill, you become a Jedi.
Uchiha, because then I could trap you with Sultan powers. I have eyes that can just make you live your worst nightmare for 72 hours straight. Perfect.
When you could just instantly unlock all rage with the force power, because just because it means a Jedi doesn't mean you will become a Jedi.
That's what I meant. But crap,
all I have to do is have one bad day. The block is fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Uchiha, all you really do need is all one bad day. And then BAM! You have unlocked the power of the Sharingan eyes. So all I need to do is ask someone to hit me in the face a couple thousand times.
They did a fucking, yeah, they did a poll saying that, oh, Goku and Vegeta, hey, we want you to be part of the clan. If Uchiha beats you, you're part of the clan, like Uchiha, and then at the bottom it says, we like these coats. No fucking way Uchiha will be able to beat the both of them. Not even just one of them. He gets smacked. You know this. Even you have to say, yeah, Uchiha, you're gonna get smacked.
Yeah.
Vegeta's gonna smack you. Before Goku will. But yet they showed them at the bottom wearing them, they're wearing the Uchiha coats.
The Akatsuki coats from Naruto?
Yeah.
Where is that stupid twigs? They're around here. They look like freaking twigs.
You got a Twonky?
No! It's this stupid shrine. I remember it. I've passed the Earth Shrine like 4 times already. Although, quite frankly, how they create a simultaneously a pincer attack in this
2020
setting.
portrayed by Harry Potter. Oh god.
That sounds more heresy.
It's fucking hilarious. I'm watching it. It showed the ritual of Voldemort and
I think I found it. Finally. I found the
China
twigs.
being the traitor, and he's putting the drops of blood into the cauldron as the coronavirus.
Damn. It's worth noting, I really hate finding these temples. There it is! Okay, you're gonna... I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I named one of the characters after myself. I mean, I know he has one good character development, but screw it. There's no order, Master Danny, just follow me. Okay. See, if I do fear. That's literally what I picture him. Really? Wink! Master Danny! You're okay because you're wearing armor. There goes Bob and Danny, and now I'm with Snake. Nice. No, I don't want to be stuck with Snake. Snake's horrible. Emperor, can you shoot me with your Force Lightning just to put me out of misery? For this heresy? Well, it looks like the Emperor left. Yes, this is Final Fantasy IX. The one part of the game I hate. Where is this? It's worth noting, the Final Fantasy IX has a lot of semi-convenient plot holes. Like, they're basically pulling off an attack on these 4 shrines, which is basically planned by Kuja, by the way. Kuja wanted this to happen so he could open the gate to Terra, simultaneously. Well, there's Clara, which didn't end too well because that got evaporated from the place. Planet, nice. Well, not nice. I remember now, Clara and them look very similar. And the mist is gone, and it's worth noting the mist in this setting is horrible because mist is what kept constant people at war. Which is what Garland wanted. That's island. I believe it's up here because the water shrine's there. So that would mean maybe the Earth Shrine's about here. Because the Earth Shrine and the ruins of Creo look a lot the same. I think they reused assets as well, which isn't good.
Why did I get kicked out of the party?
I don't know. You're the one who created the party anyway.
Yeah, I know, right? How did I get kicked out of my own shit?
I don't know. And here's the Earth Shrine. The 4 shrines that I hate. Look at that dude.
Wow, this shit is so fucking dirty. 2020 described by Harry Potter. Australia is the one that did the fucking...
Look at that! Look at that ugly thing! That's why it's called Snake.
What the
He's
hell?
hideous.
Who's that? Am I looking at?
Leftovers good. No, it's not full of good food, you twat. There's a lich down here. I hate liches. And somehow the whole group is simultaneously attacking all these temples at one time.
Which she's showing Among Us done by popular content creators because they got nothing else. Huh. Oh, Cyberpunk 2020-77 is fucking Snape. Are you serious? And the gamers.
Oh, there's Sora. Got purple hair.
PlayStation Store is McGonagall beating his ass out of the store. Ain't that a bitch? That shit's funny. Delisted. Harvey Weinstein getting convicted. The trial. Oh, the trial in the 4th movie that Hollywood shocked. Harvey Weinstein. Hollywood like, you are no son of mine.
It's a trap. They're conveniently showing only Garnet and them being attacked. And then we get to the temple because we only see 2 of the traps, but we never see Freya's or Armaments or what Vivi and Steiner probably went through. Yay! They've just been sitting here waiting. Well, like, this is too easy. It's disappointing. Now, I'll place this mirror right here. And then basically tells her to stand back. And that is a hideous fire guard. I forgot how hideous. Oh. The HD cleanup makes you look worse, Leech. You look like something that came out of...
Scalpers, new PS5s. Oh wow, the Scalpers are Bellatrix killing fucking Sirius Black and the new console gamers can't get it.
Yes, I don't know why there had to be 4 Guardians of Terror guarding a stupid place to another planet.
What the hell is that thing?
What, this?
It's a skull with a fucking cape and a ponytail.
It's a lich. By the way, this is my personal save. This is not the file I used to stream originally, which was basically a brand new file. Ah, it's a hideous thing that I remember fighting. We see 4 of these, but we never get to see the 4th one because they don't want to show tentacles. And probably Garnet and Eiko talking during a tentacle monster. Yay, you're gonna get blasted with fire. I believe I can eat the lich.
Wow, they put Kobe Bryant as Dumbledore getting killed by Snape and Snape was 2020.
Damn.
Damn. Damn.
That was dirty.
This shit is not that fucking... The way they're using the scenes is not that far off.
Let's see here. Battle assistance.
Oh, the Battle of Hogwarts is showing the people we lost. We lost the Black Panther. We lost... Oh shit. Damn, they're using the death of the Battle of Hogwarts as the people we've... That's fucked up.
Oh yeah, and by the way, when Zidane transforms, he transforms into the Angel of Death form he would have had. Or potential. Alright, I need to cook you. I'm going to cook you, you lich. And Kuala will eat you.
We're celebrating 2020 with fireworks, and then it still says 6 more weeks of 20... Oh, 2020 described by Star Wars. I'm almost concerned about this heresy.
Well, it had Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting as both Biden and...
Biden and Trump.
Yeah.
The Vax. Oh, wow. COVID. It's small business theme parks. It's the hallway scene.
Oh, I had Grand Lethal unlocked. I forgot that. Okay, I just might be able to one-shot him instead of cook him. Okay, is he gonna get cooked? Although I can't remember what I can steal from him.
Okay, this is new. 2020 described by Lord of the Rings. This, I gotta see this. The Middle East, the Battle of Helm's Deep with all the U.S. drone strike Helm's Deep.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no. Drone strike General Qasim Somali from Helm's Deep. Almost starting World War III, the Battle of Helm's Deep. The Eye of Sauron, Canada and U.S. Frodo is the USA and Canada is Sam. They're avoiding the Eye of...
The Eye of China?
No, they're avoiding the Eye of Sauron, which is COVID.
And steal.
U.S. passing 200,000 cases a day. So all of Mordor is COVID attacking all the free peoples. They're sending COVID bombs into Minas Tirith. Small businesses, that's the first tower to fall. Who's the next one? Film industry. Movie theaters.
Oh man, I missed the theater.
Restaurants. Trump's response to the pandemic: abandon your posts! Run for your life! And who hits him? Gandalf? Dr. Anthony Fauci. Damn! Prepare for battle. Karen's going to buy all the toilet papers. Aragorn going into the supermarket. Parents fighting for toilet paper, that's Legolas. Everyone else is Gimli.
Can we just admit that yesterday when we were playing Neverwinter, it was literally Legolas and Gimli as much as we were fighting?
Oh yeah.
I'm an elf and you're a half elf.
Oh wow. Gollum is Karen's forced to wear masks. Yeah, he does deserve to. Yeah, Frodo, you got sense. Let the Karens die. Oh wow, the Battle of the Black Gate, liberals during the presidential election, and Gandalf's calling the Eagles. Who are the Eagles gonna be?
Yeah.
This is what I got. This is what I gotta see.
China?
Mail-in ballots. Georgia, Michigan, they're the Nazgul. Pennsylvania's the Nazgul. Arizona's a Nazgul. Joe Biden is there, Gimli. Oh no, Gandalf.
Oh, look at that. Quilla ate a leech. I want to show that. Quilla can actually eat the boss.
What?
Yeah, that snake dude, if you have him on, whatchamacallit, like on trance, he can eat the boss.
Trump not conceding, and he's Denethor the Steward. This is kind of fucked up, but it's entertaining to watch. People waiting for votes. Nevada counting votes, the trees. Ah!
And yet
wildfire is ravaging the world, and it's Mount Doom exploding. Firefighters. It's all the stuff. Australia burning. It's a Nazgul getting hit. Australians are like, what the fuck? The rest of the world's like, no. Not really. Gender party reveals. Oh my god, it's the guy that blows up Helm's Deep. Keo.
It's worth noting, Zidane, the course of this game takes a course of over 4 months.
Was Zidane?
No, the course of Final Fantasy story is the course of 4 months. You have a civil war, you have a reconstruction, all the crap that happens within a matter of 4 months, I believe, in lore.
Wow, the ring is the COVID source, and it's at the table where it says Donald Trump using disinfectants, and it's Gimli about to get his ass smacked with the axe. Damn! What's the solution?
We humans do some fucked up shit when we're bored.
Scientists. Oh my god, Elrond's a scientist telling us shit. New Zealand stopping the spread, and the Balrog is a fucking... the COVID boss. Oh my god.
Oh yes, and I had mastered almost every weapon. So,
oh wow, they turned Kobe into the elf that got killed at Helm's Deep.
Oh, the poor
that
elf
commander. Yeah, the one that Aragorn's like, oh no, not him. Karen's fighting all over the world for toilet paper. It's Smeagol and his cousin fighting for the ring.
Alright, there's Avenger, which I need. Why was return? I hadn't mastered return magic. I was sure I'd mastered that. Eye for an eye? I thought I already had that one. This is actually kind of pissing me off to a degree. I thought I had mastered most everything.
Why am I not surprised?
Why am I not surprised that I didn't finish everything? Because I was at the part where I hated it, and then Kingdom Hearts 3 came out and I forgot about it.
There we go, finally did my uploading.
Yeah, and I just showed the entire stream that Kuwilla can eat the final boss, eat one boss.
Oh, I remember Quina.
Yep, he has the power to eat boss, although he's called Snake apparently. Because when I played this, I was kind of trolling myself a little bit, and I accidentally had my nickname, my actual
yeah,
nickname
Kia,
on there,
it's showing
but I
the end of the year, and the only good things about the end of the year portrayed by Lord of the Rings was the election's over, The Mandalorian Season 2, new consoles.
Well, can we admit that 2020 was just a shit fest incarnate?
95% effective vaccine, which is Legolas. End of 2020, which is the king.
Alright, I gotta find that one place that was at the top, because that actually has all the good weapons. And there's one thing that doesn't make sense. There's a Clara survivor there. And Clara basically got hit by a nuke in this setting. Which is when Braun unleashed the Odin summon, which just nuked everybody.
Alrighty.
I was happy when Cream Braun died. It's in the mountains. I saw you on my way trying to find that stupid water temple. And by the way, the developers purposely were hiding this thing, so you only get this area once you get the ship. Because the ship in this game is literally the freedom point. It's, oh, you can go wherever you want now. You can go farm anything now. Yes, I did the high dragon technique. And there's Alexander still blowing the shit up. Nice going, Kuja.
Alrighty. Let's see if I can finally beat this.
I thought you beat it last night. That's why you had to bail.
I was trying to beat it last night. I couldn't.
You're like, I'm gonna go.
Oh
I'm gonna beat this boss. Is that pain much of a pain in the ass?
Oh, yes. there's two phases. One phase is the stupid gauntlet, and then the next phase is you will literally have to face another boss. And I'm trying to learn his final pattern when he gets to the red bar state, but I can't. So I have to learn when exactly I can dodge his attack on the final stage of his health, and then I'll go from there.
Oh, don't worry, Chad. If you haven't read, there it is. Let me out. Plane, land. I demand you land. The Codis of Stars demands you land.
The Codis of Stars does not support this action.
Yes, it does. It needs to, because it needs me to get the best gear of the game. Or one way to get the best gear of the game. You get the Excalibur too if you can get to the final boss, which is Hades, in under 14 hours.
The one boss that's sadly random is that stupid boss that keeps casting meteor, and you better hope to kill him or you're gonna die by meteor.
In Final Fantasy IX?
Yes.
Oh, I know which one you're possibly
You know
talking.
which one I'm referring to.
Mm-hmm.
I could never beat that boss. I'm like, fuck this. He's optional, thankfully. But
Oh yeah, you know Microsoft is in trouble, right?
No, what the
what
fuck
do
to
they
do?
do now?
Because they're still trying to void the, because even though they bought Bethesda, there's contracts to still release the game on the PC, the PlayStation, you know, all that shit. And even any compilation of collections that are made, like say, they make the collection, the Wolfenstein collection, or they'll make something with Elder Scrolls. They're trying to make it so that everything is put only on the Xbox, and everyone's saying, we
No,
love
that's not
Bethesda,
gonna
but
work.
that's gonna make
That's not
them
gonna work.
that you're gonna bomb Bethesda, and that means you're gonna just shut down the studio, absorb them into your, and all those fucking titles are gonna be hung up like Fable.
Damn.
Microsoft, don't fuck up now. Really don't.
That's the thing. Let's be real. They're not. Everyone even says this. Those games are not system sellers. They're just they're good, but they're not gonna sell you the fucking system. The only way you're gonna get it to sell is if you sell somebody with the Xbox and then sell them the copy. You're gonna end up the Fallout 76 route. Would you like to take this for free? Oh, this is Zelda Scroll 6. I would have paid for it. Yeah, but it's an exclusive. Yeah, I'll take it for free.
Microsoft really needs to somehow compete with Sony. I really think they should.
Because as funny as of all the shit that they're taking to try to compete with Sony, it doesn't make a dent. That's the shit.
Yeah, but there's gotta be something where they don't have to keep exclusives locked to compete with Sony. There's gotta be some way they can do it. This is Microsoft.
I'm afraid Microsoft is going to just turn them into the next Rare. You're going to have all their NPCs fucking. If one fails, that means that means all the other titles are fucked.
If one falls, they must all fall.
And then finally, I'm telling you, that's going to be Elder Scrolls. Unless they make. Because if I was Microsoft, I would force them to use a new engine, but like get rid of that old fucking engine. That's what people are pissed off at.
Fucking Poison.
Oh, the one that lets you basically put Skyrim on anything, including probably a damn printer.
I hate
Yeah,
Poison.
basically,
It's like
so
the
get
Doom.
that fucking.
Did you hit the share
Get
button
that
with this?
Huh?
Did you share this on Twitter?
Not yet. I'm paying attention. I was paying attention to my phone. I was doing something else.
I'll share this on Twitter as well on my side. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Man, they're gonna. I'm telling you, they're gonna fuck up. Huh?
Ow.
So now I'm off to my favorite part in the game, actually, which is hypothetically hypocritical to say that I'm about to enter my favorite part in the game, but at the time brought my least favorite part in the game to get to my favorite part in the game, which is Terra, where you basically get the giant info dump, because that's the equivalent of what Terra is. It's just a massive info dump, which means I have to get out, save real quick. Oh, by the way, there's a trend that they started in here, because they have to have it. They have to have the Stargate thing. You've seen Stargate, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. So a
You-
while ago.
You know when they go for the thing, they go for that warp type thing? Well, Final Fantasy, starting in 7, started that kind of trend. They like to have their little warp effect in it. There's 1 in 8. It's,
I mean, how? Oh, I'm just looking at this thing right. Someone said, I'm looking at some of my rights out there. They said, let's look at this realistically. Would Doom be a success if it was on one platform?
No.
oh no. Now I'm about to head to the worst part. Like, well, not the worst.
Somebody literally said this. Microsoft, if you fuck up these fucking, everybody's gonna leave your platform. Because as much as people don't like Sony at least, let's say, yeah, they could fuck up The Last of Us, but I guarantee they wouldn't fuck up the other, what's it called? If they bought Bethesda, they would be like, yeah, Neil, stay the fuck away from Bethesda titles.
Yep.
But then they would still be forced to use a new engine for the Elder Scrolls. But the funny part is, if Elder Scrolls was on the PlayStation, it would have the reverse effect. That's the fucking problem I foresee. It would have the reverse effect. If it was on there, people would buy it like fucking bazonkers.
And here comes the Stargate section, because we have to have a Stargate section. They did it in Final Fantasy 7, they did it in Final Fantasy 8, they did it in Final Fantasy 9, they did it in Final Fantasy 10, and they did it in Final Fantasy 12.
Huh?
I said it's kind of sad that Sony has to be looked at the White Knight and they can do no wrong.
But there wasn't one in Final Fantasy 15. There wasn't a Stargate section.
Like, people keep ripping on Sony censorship,
This,
but yet people are
there was
still
not a
putting up with it,
Stargate
not
section
putting up
in Final Fantasy 15 that I could think of.
I just don't get gamers sometimes, Sean. Like, I thought we should be united, stand up against any anti-consumer practice.
Oh my God, Libra, your naivety world. I thought you were pulled out of the Matrix. No, nothing stands united. Everything falls. For gosh,
this ain't Ready Player One.
Yeah. So you finally came. The time has come at last. One who are anything. I'm dialoguing him. Oh, his picture. Garland speaking English. Ask thy name, will you? Then let me ask. What is your name? What is your name?
And I saw a picture today. I posted a picture on my cousin. One of my cousins in Delaware. One of my cousins in Delaware had his kid recently, so he has the baby in the fucking the swing, but he's got Dragon Ball Z on, and the screenshot that he took of the baby has Piccolo perfectly standing right over the baby, and I typed at the bottom. I said, damn, dude, I'm disappointed in you. Piccolo already took another dude's son.
Damn. Boy, you have been bewitched by the light of the blue moon.
I was like, oh, look at Piccolo taking care of another person's kid again. But at least that child's gonna grow up to be something then.
Come see for yourself. See what Terra is and what you are. It's what Terra is. It's the race of Saiyans. Because everybody has a tail. You know, only one race in fiction has tails that are humanoid.
Tails, and that's Saiyan.
Yeah, that's Saiyans. That have no fur. What I mean is they don't have fur on them, like, you know, other thing is that just it's Saiyans. And I'm just gonna flat out say it. The Zidane looks like a freaking Saiyan.
Yeah, those characters you have are just terrifying looking.
I know, they're very terrifying.
Huh?
This is an old RPG for you.
No, I know.
See, look, there's a female Saiyan. We don't see female Saiyans very often. Although they also.
Is that like a crime?
I don't know. I don't know what. I think Akira Toriyama might be sexist. He does not like female Saiyans.
Well, because then if she catches her period, she's gonna end up just like Kale.
He doesn't make very many feel Saiyans. Even Gine was just like, boom, okay, there you go. Goku had a mother. There. Ah!
Well, no, there was a female
Libra
Saiyan in the
here?
original. There was a female in the original Bardock
Libra,
movie called
how did you get in the
Spaja.
game? John, what are you doing in the game?
What do you mean, what am I doing in the game?
Look at that thing.
What thing? That? The eyes? What about it?
They're creepy as hell. What did
I
you
know
do?
Android 18 doesn't count as a Saiyan, but she kind of might as well be a Saiyan because she's like really hard to like take her
Android
down.
18 is a human that was just enhanced with cybernetics.
Yeah, she's just a really good Terminator.
Yeah, she is a flat out, and she is a cyborg. Technically, she's a cyborg.
Who at least is as strong as a Super Saiyan 1.
Yep. I mean, you saw her in GT.
Yeah, she was able to at least go toe to toe with her brother for a little bit.
Oh no, not the death. Death. If this is the death trick, I hate it. Please. Yes, you killed yourself because you're too stupid. You're too stupid to realize you could do that to yourself, you blob. It's worth noting Terra has some of the more messed up looking enemies in the entire game.
Hmm.
Oh yes, and you're probably going, why are you only at level 50 instead of 7? Because I don't... Ah! Look, it's a female Saiyan! Again! They cleaned up her model. I'm damned. I'll be damned. I've played Final Fantasy IX so many times that I basically know everything there is, a lot. Like the lore and everything, and how to speedrun stuff. Because let me tell you, getting 14 hours to get the Excalibur 2 is not fun.
Oh, trying to get the optional weapons is a major pain in the neck. And I
I've done
believe
it.
one weapon is timed. Basically,
Yes,
if
it's
you don't get it within
It's Excalibur 2. You have to get it within 14 hours of gameplay, and that is going across all 4 discs.
that's insane.
And I've done it. I've done it. I did it once. I think it's on my old memory card somewhere that I have lying around somewhere where I live. I might have lost it, but I did it. I did it. I did it. And you have to beat Hades too. And most of the time when you get there, you're very underleveled.
Wow.
Like, you have to know the tricks of the glitches of how to kill certain bosses. You have to know the glitches of how to kill certain bosses real quick, otherwise you're just screwed. It's also worth noting, if you don't have the ability boost for Garnet, which is basically a very useful ability because it basically lets you do the full-blown animation of the summonings. Otherwise, you just get a lightning bolt comes down. You don't get the nice summoning effects. Now there is a summoning called the Arc, which is really hard to get.
I think I got almost all the summons except for that arc. I think I got the Ruby one. Is it the Ruby one?
Yeah, the Ruby one. Arc looks like it's just a giant mech. It's a mecha. Sorry, new fans of Final Fantasy IX, it's a freaking mech. All we know is it belonged to the Terrans, who are dicks.
Okay, Kyo, just looking at that game of yours, look, I'm calm, but I gotta ask you one question about this fucking game.
Huh?
I am calm. What sorcery is this?
What do you mean, what sorcery is this? I don't get it. Why? Is it scaring you?
Those eyeball things.
Are you referring to the pink blob that you saw earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'll be a common ending for out here. And if you want to also notice a trick, you better have Fairy Master Ray's win real quick.
You know what's Palpatine's favorite store, right?
Walmart?
Target.
Power. Unlimited power cables.
Jeez, how many freaking times do I have to slam you with certain abilities? So now that I think about it, I don't know how many Ethers I have. Yeah, also another thing that was good in the original Final Fantasies was you had to save your elixirs. you were only given like what, like a handful of elixirs in the entire damn game. If you use those elixirs, you're screwed. Never use elixirs.
Never use elixirs.
No, you use them at the final boss. That's what they're basically there for. If you use them any time between before the final boss, you basically shot yourself in the foot.
Yep. I can confirm that.
Like, I have 15 elixirs, and I will not touch those. Ethers, okay, yeah. Ethers you tend to find a lot, but elixirs, yeah. That's one of the ones where... Crap. Well, she'll be out of MP for a little while. That's fine. She can still hit like a tank. Because I kinda went on my way to master most abilities. Although ethers are found a lot.
Okay, so people always bitch at Ubisoft, but yet they're excited that Ubisoft's making a Star Wars game.
Why are they bitching at Ubisoft?
No, for years, like they bitch at Ubisoft for Assassin's Creed and all these other games. They're like, oh, we're done with Ubisoft's announced Star Wars. Really? I can predict it now. It's just gonna be Assassin's Creed Star Wars.
Yep.
It's gonna be a Star Wars game, but except the mechanics will be over the top because I guarantee you're gonna be able to do force powers. So it's gonna be like playing fucking Ezio with force powers.
Pretty much, probably.
And they're gonna have, I guarantee they're gonna have a shop for the cosmetics.
They always do. By the way, another mechanic in this damn game is your gear. That's another trend they started in this specific one, is your gear is king.
Yeah.
No, that actually decides your attack patterns, not levels. Levels are pointless. If you get a good item early in the game, just words to the wise, first boss you fight, which isn't even a boss, Baku, just do nothing but steal. Because you can steal the Maze Matcher and get a really good pet weapon early in the game. And you don't get the Maze Matcher until like 2 hours in. That's the speedrun trick. So one of the best ways to get some of the best items is stealing, which is one of the reasons why you want to have Dazan in your party a lot. Because if you are farming or trying to get certain items, yeah, Zidane can farm them. You can steal a lot. But your percentage of steals are percentage based, which sucks. And now I will soon see the village of Saiyans. Well, as soon as I fight a monster. Damn it, I was gonna go through this and possibly stop for just a second to go grab something to eat. Why are there bouncing balls? Forget this. Where's battle? Oh, wait, battle system. Forget this, man. You're all dying. Goodbye. Hey, oh crap. No, another thing I don't really like, which they did to this, is they kind of screwed over some of the classes, like Freya's. When she goes into trance mode, her jump becomes stupid. Because she just stays up in the air, and I'm like, give me my jump back. I understand you'll stay up there and shoot multi-projectiles, that's good. The only thing that's good for is the final boss, which is Necron, which makes no damn sense. He just appears out of nowhere, and my obsession is death. It is a point in the game to me that is just a massive plot hole. And I like consistency to a degree. Now, one thing Final Fantasy IX did cool was you had the cool factor in the spells, because the spells look awesome.
Oh yeah, don't worry, Keo, you're gonna be streaming, you're doing the first stream. Once my friend drops by and brings something for my mom that he was supposed to drop off yesterday, I'm gonna stream after that, because then I wouldn't stream and then he shows up and then I have to go outside.
Alright, that would be perfect. Because I wasn't streaming, it'll be a short stream anyway, podcast for this one.
Get this, your Final Fantasy VII was getting you viewership. I think that's the key to you get to DDD, to get to KDD.
I know, which means when we're talking on yours, I'll be installing Final Fantasy VII again. Okay, everyone? We'll continue more of the Boo run.
The only game I have on disc is I gotta tell you, that's a poor decision on my father's part. I was like, Dad, can you give me the digital code for Kingdom Hearts 3? He don't even know what digital code means. He's like, alright, I'll get you the Kingdom Hearts 3. What's he gets me? The fucking Kingdom Hearts disc. I was like, Pop, I could have downloaded this with its DLC for $20, and you spent how much on it? $10. I was like, that other $10 could have got me some Reminded DLC.
No, Reminded is $30. Oh
yeah, but the thing could have came with, like, he could have got the version that came with that.
These things have opals. Oh, that's right.
And he didn't think about that.
This is where I can farm all these summoning gems. Shit.
There we go. I finally have some healing items. Now I can finally.
Besides, Microsoft. This is another reason why people at Microsoft they're pissed off at Microsoft. Microsoft. There's nothing that it doesn't cost them.
I'll be right back. Pause your argument. Pause your argument.
Right
I'll be right back. I've gotta basically go grab something real quick.
Oh man! Finally, I've got some
Libra,
healing.
I got 6 2/3 of a problem.
Hang on.
Everybody, can you get the flamer? The heavy flamer.
Who's yelling at who? Okay, you all left. Oh, you were saying something Microsoft is gonna mess up or what?
Microsoft. Here's the thing. You know how why doesn't it they have no problem keeping the Left 4 Dead servers on for every gaming generation going forward, but they're cutting off, like, just to make people buy the Master Chief Collection, they cut off all the old standard, like, buy themselves disc Halo multiplayer games. Just to restrict it all to the Master Chief Collection, and I got something to say to that.
Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
Okay, stream. This will be a short one because, yeah.
Well, no, keep yours going. Well, keep yours going until my friend gets here, because he's got to make dinner. He's making dinner, and he's gonna eat first. That gives you time to play.
No, I'm going to take this time to reinstall Final Fantasy VII. And I'm going to do you all a favor, stream. If you want to know my full thoughts, guess where I'm starting? Where I left off on my run of madness. which are very old days, which would basically mean be screaming hours of lore.
Damn, how is it that I only have... The only games I have on disc are Xbox games, one PC game, one PlayStation game, the rest are all digital, and one Nintendo cartridge.
How the hell did you get a good...
Switch.
Where did you find PC games? PC games were awesome. Because they had awesome box art.
I have the Lord of the Rings... Okay, besides the Old Republic, the Lord of the Rings, the Battle for Middle-earth 2. I have that.
I mean, no offense to any... No, this is gonna sound... I'm gonna sound a little bit of a PC elitist for a second. PC games, back when they were physical, had some badass artwork compared to console games. Can we admit that?
I ain't gonna fight with you on that. Like the one for the Battle of Middle-earth, it has Gimli, who yes was in the films, but it has a character who wasn't in the films, Glorfindel. And these are the battles that take place that we didn't see in the films, like the War in the North.
Alright, I'm back, guys.
But I'm not gonna shit face and lie about the Force Unleashed 1 case, because you see a fucking dude shocking the shit of stormtroopers, you're gonna want to buy it.
I know, I'm just saying, can we all agree that the PC games, when they were still physical, had badass artwork?
Yo, just touching the Two Towers case is making my hands burn.
Oh wait, that's the Wing Edge. Oh wait, Stiltskin. Oh, how did Stiltskin get here? You know what? This is never really explained because I guess Stiltskin's been around forever. Oh wait, no, that's not Stiltskin. It's a Moogle.
You know what's funny? My mom, no, not my mom. My dad had also sent me. I told him, I was like, Pop, I have Lego Star Wars: The Clone Wars on the Xbox. He took it as, oh, you want that? So he bought me Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars on the Xbox, backwards compat, and I'm like, I already have it downloaded backwards compat. I mean, guess what? I got display. Not bad, I got display. Thank you. Every game that I have right here, except for the only games that I have that are discs that are for the Xbox that I play that I don't have downloaded is Force Unleashed 1, 2, Left 4 Dead 1, 2, Halo Reach, Halo Absolution, Earth Defense Force, Darkness 2, Assassin's Creed, Injustice, Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, Fallout 3 Game of the Year. That's it.
That's the one thing I would like to play for my Xbox Series X when I get it is Fallout New Vegas, because that's the game that
I forgot how hard this. I forgot how hard. Well, the thing about the Xbox version is you have to use 2 discs to install the game, but you only need 1 disc to be able to play it because all the data and everything
That's
is.
fine. I don't care.
I was
as long as
once
I get to play it.
Japanese, but
That's
became Chinese.
that's the one. How come Xbox can't do that, but PlayStation's able to? Where they're able to put everything on 1 disc and the Xbox can't. That's the one thing that steered me away from Xbox. Was because I don't like multiple CDs. I want everything. I'm sure it can all be done in 1 fucking disc.
Pretty much.
I'm sure they could, but you know, I would say Microsoft probably doesn't have the. Well, I would say they do, but they're probably cheapskates.
Every
See,
company.
that's the thing. You know what's funny? You know, you're probably about to say something. That yes, you're right. But let's put a difference between Sony and Microsoft. Sony, at least, yes, they might with certain areas, but at least when they put something out, this is actually not false. This is a fact. At least the games they put out have quality.
Fact.
Xbox games.
Come
We're
on.
still relying on the same $2 from 2005, right? Yes, sir, Phil. Okay, good. Take the old mechanics, bring them back, but strip them so we can charge them later.
Oh god, you know how much of a cynical corporate executive you sounded just right then.
Damn, I could run one of these companies.
Have you been to corporate America? You sound like something I would say to.
I worked into GameStop that year. No, the first year of the PlayStation 4, and this is where it won. If it you have to make a certain amount of sales, right?
Mm-hmm. You have to make the quota figure.
But that's the thing. This is why me and the boss of that store. He's not the boss there no more, but he's the one that always constantly gives me my renewal codes for the PlayStation. I sold above him and all his. I sold above him and all his stuff. No, you know what he has? I wish I could do it, but I don't want to do it on this laptop just yet. I want to wait till I can actually have a good enough computer. He has this software in his computer. I've seen him use it where all he does is tap generate, and it gives him a code for whatever. It says, would you like to select the 10, the 20, the 25, the 50, or 100? And then for the plus, it would say, would you like the 10, the 25, or the 60? And I'm like, you son of a bitch.
I may consider getting plus if you would consider.
Hold on,
playing
wait. You know
Minecraft
how
a
to
lot.
generate PlayStation money?
He does, but he doesn't do it consistently because there can still be like the computer.
There's a trap door. There can be a backdoor trap that
Yeah.
can find you. I was about
So
to say,
he does it very, very meticulously because he still works for GameStop, but just not at that store.
oh yeah. If you know the back
works-
door, you better be damn careful of that. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, does he still work there? Because
No, he works at another. He works at another. Yeah, he works at another one, but he says all they're doing that the stores just closed and they just hand things.
Nicholas, pickup or delivery. That's what it is.
Yeah, in my case, I had salt, and this thing, they knew I wasn't wrong because I did my job. This mom came in, and I'm telling you, I actually did my job as a employee because this was the year the remaster for GTA was coming out for the PlayStation.
Oh man.
So I said, you know, I'm gonna fucking get it. There ain't no shit about it, but this mom came in and she says, well, my 12-year-old daughter wants Grand Theft Auto 5, and I have to follow the employee handbook, which is to deviate them. I have to deviate them from that choice. If that's their choice by the end, that's fine. But I have to take into consideration this is an 11 to 12-year-old. I have to deviate them in a direction for another game that's very similar or could hold their
It's your
attention.
job. It's your
It's
job.
your job.
So that mom literally took buying seriously. She was like, you know what? My daughter really does want GTA, does really want GTA 5, but if you consider all these well, I'm gonna take all these too. I was like, okay. And I sold her that day, if I remember correctly. What did I sell her? I know it was GTA 5, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, because that was that year too.
You mean you sold her every other game, including GTA 5? You con artist.
Big game kids are playing, she didn't know much about it. I explained to her from the ground up all my experiences with Grand Theft Auto, my experience with a parent, and my parent in Grand Theft Auto, and the way it is now. And she asked me, she said, well, if you're a parent, would you allow your kids to play GTA? I said, the thing is, I would, because I would have already instilled in my kids that it's a video game. Whatever frustration you're dealing on the outside, take it in the game.
Pause 1 second. I know no one watches the stream. Don't worry. I'm gonna come back a lot later. And in those words of the wise, check out the Run of Madness, where I was streaming constantly of Final Fantasy VII Remake up to the block scene. I'm at the haunted part, so I'm past the creepy Don Canaro part and the trap scene, thank God. I don't see clouded address of any form again. So, and the Magic Mike section, that's out of the way. So, I'll continue from that playlist. Just to let you know, heads up in advance. This is the host, signing off. And by the way, you should probably check out John Kill's stream when it starts theirs, because I'm not, because we'll probably dual stream, correct?
Oh, yeah.
If I can get done with the installing time, we'll probably be dual streaming. See ya.